vanish.
Hey, what's happening to you guys? Pyros here and welcome back to another video. Now before I actually go into this video, I do have to point out that I do have a stuffy nose, so I'm gonna sound a lot weirder than I usually do, but I wanted to make this video and have a discussion with you guys on how Bandai Namco pretty much badly or poorly handled the promotion, the advertisement and the marketing for Black Clover's Quartet Nights, a game that was actually very good, well built, had a decent online connectivity and just was overall well received by the anime community, versus a game that has had very kind of like troubling journey in a sense, you know, from its first teaser reveal trailer that was leaked a while back, all the way up to its beta releases where one of them just wouldn't work, to a game that I honestly personally don't feel like it deserves this $60 price point that it was released at. I even wrote a blog about why I feel like people, well me personally, why I didn't purchase the game. I do have it for free, but I would not recommend anyone purchasing that game for $60, but that's besides the point. Now, as you guys know, Shinobi Strikers, I believe, had pretty much more support from Bandai Namco for some odd reason. Like, they even had this tuning exam where they invited a bunch of YouTubers, personalities, people with influence to come and help them promote the game essentially. And it got so much attention, and this entire time I was wondering, like, you know, why was this game getting so much attention? It was mediocre at best, and at the same time they had Black Clover's Quartet Nights, a game that was actually built for this type of environment, built for online competitive, online play, and just possibly even people have said that this game is the anime version of Overwatch, basically. Like, you know, that's how decent it was, that's how good it was, in a sense. But it got no marketing, it got no promotion, it got nothing. The only way for you to be aware that this game even existed at some point were from influencers and YouTubers who were actually interested in the game, or people who've played the beta version and became a fan of the game itself. Now, of course, when the game was first revealed, a lot of people were kind of skeptical, like, you know, Black Clover as an anime only got released like a couple of months prior, or a couple of weeks prior, something like that. And for it to have a game already out for the market, it was kind of like, huh, that's weird, it might just flop, but maybe we were right, we kind of predicted that. But I decided to go onto the Steam database, or Steam DB for short, to have a look, because someone posted a tweet saying that the game only had 35 people playing it right now, and I kind of like, I thought that was just a little bit of an exaggeration. Maybe he's just saying that that the game had a low player count online. So I was like, nah, that couldn't be possible. So I went to Steam DB, because there was no way for me to see how the game performed on PlayStation, and I think it came out on Xbox as well, so there was no way for me to see that as well. Steam was my best gauge as to see how it performed. And as of this recording of this video, right now only 35 players are online right now playing the game, and the game peaked at an all-time 84 players. I think this may be the biggest flop in anime game history. I think, I'm not too sure, I could be wrong. Someone out there might be able to tell me of another game that kind of flopped in that sense, but it's really fucking sad, because the game had no promotion, no advertising, no hype built around it the same way as Shinobi Strikers. I personally feel like the promotion, the hype, the marketing that Shinobi Strikers got was not deserved, and that energy should have been put for a game like Black Clover's. I think, like, it's so funny to me, because when you really think about it, Shinobi Strikers is not even a good game, in my opinion. The people who are playing it, when you any game, people are using the justification that, oh, if you play with friends, and the game becomes fun. But that's a flawed logic, because any game can be fun with friends. Any game. You can play chess with friends, and that should be fun. That should be lit. Like, it don't matter if a game can't stand on its own when you're playing online by yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, you know, for me personally, I feel like the game is not worth the price. Like I said before, I've even wrote an article about why I think personally the game doesn't deserve to be on that $60 price point. But that's besides the point. But Black Clover's Quartet Nights. It came out on September 13th on Steam, I believe, 6 days ago of the time of this recording. 6 days ago, and its all-time peak was 84. That is bad. Like Xenoverse 2, a game that's been out for like 2 years now, maybe 3. I'm not too sure when this game came out. Xenoverse 2 is still peaking. Let me just make sure if I say something that isn't true. Xenoverse 2 is still peaking at 788 players. That is bad, bro. That is bad. Black Clover's Quartet Nights should be at least on 1,000 players at bare minimum. At bare minimum. I don't know. Like, it's a sad thing. Like, me personally, like, I don't know what could have led to this massive failure that is Black Clover's Quartet Nights. Could it be Spider-Man? I think it may have been Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man may have had a massive influence on the failing of Black Clover's Quartet Nights. No, actually, no, it couldn't be, because Spider-Man came out on the 7th of September. That's a good while away from Black Clover's Quartet Nights. That's like a good, almost a week away. Like almost a week away from, you know, Black Clover's. So people could have bought Spider-Man, played it, finished it in a week, and still had time to play Black Clover's. There was another major game that was released this month, which was, I believe, Tomb Raider, but people aren't massive fans of Tomb Raider. You know, Tomb Raider is more of a niche game, but it came out a day after Black Clover, so Black Clover still had somewhat of an advantage, but you know, at the same time, that could be the cause. And also there was another game that came out this month as well. Was it Dragon Quest something? Dragon Quest 11 or something like that? And yeah, I think Dragon Quest came out as well. I can't pinpoint the exact date, but it came out this month as well. But Dragon Quest is a niche game as well, so not everyone would be interested in an JRPG game like this. Okay, maybe I might be wrong here, but you know, I don't think Dragon Quest would have such an impact on you know, Black Clover's Quartet Nights, because something similar happened to the CD of Final Fantasy NT. The game was hyped up, we all was kind of looking forward to it, but another major game came out on the same day, and that impacted the CD of Final Fantasy. I think Dragon Ball FighterZ was the one that came out. Dragon Ball FighterZ came out on the same day, I believe. I'm not too sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Dragon Ball FighterZ came out on the same day as the CD of Final Fantasy, and that may have had that massive impact on itself, because now people aren't playing it, people aren't even thinking about the game anymore, like, so. But that's my point, but that's beside the point. I think the cause of Black Clover's Quartet Nights failing is Bandai Namco lack of interest to promote the game, to advertise the game, to, you know, market the game in the same level that they did for Shinobi Strikers. Yeah, sure, they uploaded teaser trailers of each character and stuff like that, but there wasn't enough attention paid towards it, in a sense. Like, it's such a bad number for a game that's actually really good. It really is. Like, I don't know, like, I let me know what you guys think. Between Shinobi Strikers and Black Clover's Quartet Nights, which of these two actually deserved to have had more attention from Bandai Namco? Me personally, I felt like Black Clover's Quartet Knights was the better of the two when it comes to Shinobi Strikers and Black Clovers. Like, I feel like that game should have been more promoted, more advertised, more hyped up, had the same, you know, Magic Knights tournament or something like that, you know, hosted by Bandai Namco, where they invite a bunch of influencers to come in and play the game, something like that, something to keep the game alive. Because, you know, I don't know, like, it's so weird to me, because now Black Clovers is gonna die out and be forgotten in, like, it's actually forgotten now at this point. And Shinobi Strikers won't make it past 2 months. 2 months. The game won't make it past 2 months. I mean, it has a season pass, but people are just gonna hop in just to play the new characters and then leave. It won't make it past 2 months. I don't think so. Like, it's not even fun to watch on YouTube, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I'm being straight up honest with you guys. Watching Shinobi Strikers on YouTube isn't as fun as you think, and recording the game as well is weird in a sense. You know what I mean? It's weird to record, but it's also weird to watch. In a sense, like when the game first came out, I was just watching just to see what jutsus were available. That's it. Like, it's not fun to watch. It's weird to watch. I don't know why they were so focused on promoting Shinobi Strikers. I really don't know. I wish somebody could tell me in the comment section. Tell me why Shinobi Strikers was so heavily marketed like that. Could it be the Naruto IP? Maybe they thought to themselves, you know what? Between these two, we would have a much better chance of selling more units because the name Naruto is on that particular unit, or, you know, disc or whatever. And Black Clovers right now doesn't have the same level of audience, fan base that Naruto has. Maybe that's what they were thinking. Maybe they were trying to make the most out of their, you know, money. But I still felt like Bandai Namco made the wrong choice. They made the wrong choice in advertising Shinobi Strikers so heavily and left out Black Clover's Quartet Knights. It just, like, even someone who's busy, who isn't really keeping up with what's happening with, you know, the anime game stuff and all that stuff. Like, you could be like maybe a businessman or whatever. You're just working and you're not paying attention. Like, I still knew Shinobi Strikers was coming out in a particular day, but I forgot that Black Clover was coming out, and I was paying attention to that game. That's just how bad it is. I don't know. Like, it's weird. Anime games as of late have been very, very mediocre. Like, there's no way of denying it. I feel like Naruto Storm 4 was the peak of anime games, and ever since then everything just went. Actually, before that it's been down like that, but I mean, like, in terms of peak quality, Storm 4 was just on top of shit. Like, it was well done. Like, despite the fact that how we felt with the game's online and broken mechanics and stuff like that, the game was just really, really fucking good visually. Just visually, in a sense. These days, anime games have just been lazy. They come off as lazy to me. You know, poor facial animation, poor motion tracking with the face and all that stuff. You know, I don't know. So, yeah, it's a shame. Maybe Asta and Yuno might be added into Jump Force to kind of redeem themselves, but it's really, really bad. Like, look at this. Let me go back to Black Clover's Quartet Knights again. So we have it, like, Black Clover's, like, Jesus. It's so bad. It is so bad. It's not even funny anymore. In 24 hours ago, it peaked at 54 players. 54 players. That is wild. The game at one point, yeah, like, it's so bad. It's so bad. It is literally bad. I mean, people are watching it on Twitch, because it does have some massive view on Twitch as well. But actually, before we actually end the video, because I'm about to end the video here, I just wanted to have a look at Shinobi Strikers and see how it's performing. Maybe it's performing as bad as you know, Black Clover's. Nope, I am wrong. The game right now has 1,000 players. It has peaked at 5,507 players at, you know, of its time, and it constantly, well, it dips. Like at one point it was as low as 179 players, and then it's been consistent, but it's going down. Like you can see, like it's going down. It's not even, I don't know. It's bad. It's bad. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I just want to talk about it to see what you guys think. Do you think that maybe Black Clover's Quartet Nights was robbed of its time, of its glory, of all that good stuff? Or maybe you think that maybe Black Clover just isn't all that? For me personally, I think Black Clover's was much better than Shinobi Strikers. Hands down, Shinobi Strikers. If I were to give it a rating, like you know how IGN and all that stuff give it a rating, it would be a 5 out of 10. Honestly, 5 out of 10. And I'm just being generous. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm Paris, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.